Oh, we all love lobster, right? It's something you typically eat when you're out because, well, let's face it, most of us are a little intimidated to try and cook it ourselves at home.
I can't get the thing open, you know,
I just feel bad because they're so, you know, gonna boil them alive.
You cry
I couldn't do it
in the pot.
Yes.
He's so gentle, gentle inside. Well, lobster is not complicated anymore, thanks to food instructor and a Food Network Challenge winner, Gail Churnish, one of our favorites. It's not a fancy dish anymore.
No, this is a down-home cooking, and we're going to get started right away. And I'm going to tell you the story about lobster and Puttanesca sauce. First off, I've got some
Puttanesca sauce.
Puttanesca sauce.
Easy for you to say.
It's got a hidden meaning, and I'll let her tell you all about it.
We'll get into it. We'll really spice it up today and warm up this room.
You've got two Italians at once. All right.
So I've got some olive oil heated up, and I'm just going to add some onion. It's going to make a loud breaking noise because we've got
You got olive oil in there?
I've got olive oil, some extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to add some red pepper flakes and a little bit of anchovy paste.
Puttanesca is a spicy, salty.
Very spicy, salty. Yes, absolutely.
By spicy, we mean like I'm going to need Tums later spicy?
No.
Just a little kick.
It'll have a flavor to it. And you can really regulate that by how many red pepper flakes you put in there.
Okay.
And I like to kick it up a couple notches. So I put a few extra. Lots of garlic.
Now, anchovy paste, is that something you would buy at the typical grocery store?
Yes,
is that a
you can buy it in any grocery store. And it's, most people, when you say anchovies, they kind of go, ew.
That's the stuff we don't get on our pizzas.
That's right. No anchovies, please. But by adding the anchovy paste, you get all the flavors of the anchovies, but you're not,
I'm going to smell like an anchovy today.
First off, the smells.
It smells so good.
The smells. Puttanesca sauce actually originated in Naples, and the ladies of the night would make this sauce because the smell would entice the men to come see them.
And by ladies of the night, she doesn't mean chefs working late.
You're right. You're right.
Just to clarify.
They're wearing like 4-inch heels.
Yes.
Is that the kind of lady we're talking about?
I'm going to deglaze with a little bit of red wine.
If I were a man in Naples, I'd go see whoever was making that.
Going to add a couple of cans of chopped tomatoes.
Okay.
Homegrown, of course.
Of course.
The basil at the bottom?
Yes, basil at the bottom. A little bit of oregano and a little bit of basil.
I just caught that. You knew what a basil was.
I know, gosh.
Black pepper.
Letting out too much information here. I'm going to be stuck cooking at home.
Really?
Now,
Cleaning and cooking.
Yeah.
the other important ingredient with the Puttanesca sauce, two things. One is capers, so I'm going to add some capers. And the other ingredient, which is salty, that gives you the nice saltiness, some Kalamata olives.
Any olives or Kalamatas?
Kalamata olives. It's a Mediterranean Greek olive.
And I
very
know
flavorful.
The tomatoes, they're not finely chopped. Do you want them thick and chunky like that?
Yes, you do. Yeah, and they will simmer down a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to actually take the pits out of the Kalamata olive.
Okay.
But while this is cooking, and we're going to crank it up because I know we're kind of short on time here.
Okay, but normally you would simmer it.
I would simmer it for not more than 15 or 20 minutes.
So the flavors can blend together that quickly?
It's a very quick sauce. Now, two things.
It's quick. Okay.
Two things about why it's quick sauce is because the ladies of the night didn't have a lot of time to eat in between their clientele, so they would make something that was very quick.
Okay.
So it had a dual purpose. Also,
You know, we are in the Bible Belt.
I'm from Connecticut. Yeah, what can I tell you?
Okay, so
also Kalamata olives are considered an aphrodisiac, and it's supposed to increase the libido of the women. So there's a lot of history behind this sauce. It's an aphrodisiac as well.
Just curious.
We won't go there. All right, lobster. We talked about lobster. You talked about you felt so sorry for a lobster when you would put it in boiling water.
I'm wondering why a woman from Connecticut's using a Florida lobster and not a Maine lobster.
Well, there's a good reason. There's a very good reason. It's a Caribbean lobster. It's a very big lobster tail.
I'm from Florida. We call them Florida lobsters.
Yeah, we call them Caribbean lobster. It sounds more sophisticated. If you're using a big lobster, a regular New England type lobster, if you just take the guy and pet him on the back of his head, it puts him to sleep, and then you plunge him in the water and watch him die.
Better.
That's right. It is so much better. The reason I'm using the lobster tail is actually it's less costly to use the lobster tail. This little guy is about 2 pounds, and the price tag on him was about $20.
And where did you find him?
Costco, of course.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so how is it
lots of meat.
Is it fresh frozen when you buy it that way?
It's fresh frozen.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going going to turn them over, and you can see there's really a lot of meat on here. I'm going to be real aggressive.
Wow, you need a sharp knife to do that.
That's that physical training that comes in handy.
These Connecticut women, wow.
Well, you talked about doing the Zumba class at number 4, and I talked about doing a spin class, right?
Yeah, you're
there
fierce.
We go. All right.
Poor Lobster never had a chance.
Just going to break them up.
Okay, cool.
And
it just pops out.
Yeah, just
Okay.
pulls
Look
right
at
out.
all that
so
lobster.
See what I mean? This is, you cannot get this much lobster on one of those little 1 or 2 pound lobsters.
Now you don't have to boil it.
I know. Now, yeah, that's.
And
now flavor-wise, how does this compare to the?
It's excellent.
Is it the sweet?
Very sweet. Yes.
And if it's fresh frozen, you don't get all that water.
No.
Okay.
And then when you bring it home from the store, the way you would keep it is you would just take your lobster and put it on some ice.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to use it.
But you want to use it within a day or 2, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, within a day or 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm not going to cook the whole thing, but I will later.
How do you know when the lobster's cooked?
It's very similar to cooking
shrimp.
Shrimp,
Okay.
Absolutely.
So $80 for 2 in a restaurant probably, and you can do it for less than 30.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yum.
Very
Show
less
us
than
how to
30.
pit those
Now,
olives,
the
because baby, that's
olives,
a tough one.
While that's cooking, you're just going to take your olive.
Look at that big. Oh.
Just give it a little
I thought you were going to cut it with that huge knife. I was going to see some fingers in trouble.
Comes right out. So
Can I
once
try
again,
that?
yeah, absolutely.
Let me step back, please. Okay, all clear.
I feel like Psycho, Norman, whatever his name is. Okay, I just pound it?
The roof. Just give it a little tap.
Oh, a tap.
Little tap.
Oh, you got to tap harder.
This is cooking demonstration 101.
There you go. I think the olives
How's that? Oh my gosh, look! Oh, hello.
Isn't that like the best thing ever today?
I got to do this one.
Try it again, one more time.
Oh my God, you want to do it?
Want to try?
No, it's all you can enjoy it. I'll do the eating. I'll do the eating.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so much fun.
It doesn't take much to amuse you. All right, now while that's simmering, we're going to pull a little parsley.
And we're out of time.
Parsley trick.
But
we are.
Yes.
We're not going to eat this.
We'll eat it. We'll eat it. Don't worry.
Pull the parsley. We'll learn that. Okay, we'll be right back. More music with Katie Arminger. All the recipe on the website WREG.com.
Right now, back to our special news set inside the News Channel 3 studios, and I'm assuming you're going to be sharing at this point.
Now that Austin's next door, does that mean we have to share it with him?
You know what? I'm locking the studio door.
Yeah,
you know what? We're not concerned at all about tax day. We're just concerned about how the heck to get this in our mouth.
We're going to recreate. We'll recreate Lady and the Tramp. Right? Oh, but that makes me the tramp. So I like that one. Good. I'm going with the less messy approach. That was good. We have an exciting show tomorrow here on News Channel 3's Live at 9. Some gospel music.
That's really good. That was a big bite. Gospel music, praise report, plus the star of Rules of Engagement, which is a great show.
And if you like Easter brunch, we're going to have a fabulous recipe for you tomorrow. That's all on Live at 9, the new Live at 9.
You better eat fast because I hear Austin banging on the studio door.
He's like, let me in.
All right. More music with Katie Arminger.